Hello, welcome back to TubeTalk.
Welcome back to you, Douglas Bosma. Who won the World Test Championships?
Aussie.
One sided, eh?
Yeah,
Ashes start Friday.
so that'll be exciting. Aussie will probably win that one as well.
Why do you think that is?
I think England has just not selected the right players, and Aussie, they're just coming off a huge win, so I reckon the momentum will be rolling and it'll be hard to stop.
Who did England not pick? They should have picked.
I think they shouldn't have picked Zach Crawley.
Yeah.
They should have picked that keeper, not Ben Folkes, or not him, the other one.
Yeah.
The other opener, instead of Zach Crawley.
Yeah, Australia just seem to have a bit of momentum at the moment, eh? They seem to be hitting it at the right time.
Yeah.
But England and their conditions will be tough, but
So
I tend to agree. I think it just appears that Australia's got a bit of momentum.
Yeah.
We shall see.
Last week, things didn't just go away, eh?
Just didn't. One of those weeks. Skyman was really good, ran third. Lord Ardmore just missed the start a little bit in the blinkers and ended up back on the rail and couldn't get a gap. Roared home late. Was pretty unlucky, actually. Muramani is subject of a very poor ride. 5 wide without cover the trip. Can't win from there. He actually did an enormous job to run sort of midfield. So, and Alabia, he was good in the Queensland Cup, but just end of his campaign, hard on the back up. He made ground, but man, he's an exciting horse going forward. Really exciting start.
This week on Friday at Awapuni, race 5 is Firestock.
Yes, 2/3 of the last 2 starts. We entered it for the 2140 metre race, also the 1700. Still in the ballot in the 1700, so likely to run the 2140. Nice draw. She's a good beginner, but I'd be quite happy if she could just sort of, get it. I think she'll be handy, but if she's got a trail, it wouldn't worry me. She's knocking on the door for a win. She's very close. No matter which either race she runs in, she should run well.
At Goulburn, race 8, we have save a date for me.
Fresh up after a big gear change, he's been gelded. He looked very, very good early on. Then he just being a colt got to him last prep, so he's been gelded. Nice barrier drawer. He tends to need his first race. He's won at Goulburn before. I think he'll run well. I think you'll see him run in the top 5. And I think you will see him be very, very hard to beat second up.
And on Saturday at Awapuni, race 3, make time.
Nice race for him. Likes Awapuni. He's got 55.5 kilos. Lee Southern claiming 2 down to 53.5. 1400 metres is probably his best trip. Shapes up really well. He looks a really good winning chance. Very good each way chance.
And at Rosehill, race 7 is Lord Ardmore.
We just talked about him. He was really unlucky last week. He drops in weight this week. He gets barrier 2. Blinkers will stay on. I think he'll probably settle a wee bit handier. I think the race shapes really well. He'll be well over the odds. I think he's a really good each way chance this week.
And then at Ipswich, race 7 is Otira.
So Ojira's form looks average, but he's actually working really well. He's got barrier 1. The 2150 at Ipswich suits. He'll be reasonably handy, I think, most of the way. He is badly off the weights. Like, he should be carrying 49.5 according to the handicap, and he's carrying 54. So he's well out, or 50, I think 54, maybe 58 and 48.5 should be carrying. But anyway, but it's a field where there's a few horses out of form. There's a couple of nice horses running with wide draws. I think he'll run really well. He'll run way better than his form suggests, and he's definite top 4 pick.
Then bet of the week this week. So at Ipswich.
Short week, not many guys.
Not a big
What about, but bet of the week.
Ipswich, race 8, Hollyfield.
Now, at the time of doing this, Doug, the odds aren't out.
No.
But
Hit the camera there, sorry.
Hollyfield, so his form doesn't look great. I think it's 8.90, but 2 starts ago, he was only 2.5 lengths off them in a Group 1. I think weight for age. Last start was the Stradbroke. He drew barrier 17, beaten 8 lengths. Ignore that. He is the highest rated horse in the field. He's won $1 million. He gets barrier 2 this week, and he won this race last year. So there's a lot of things lining up for him, and I think will be a lot handier the whole way. I think the distance suits. I think it'd be awfully hard to beat. Even though he's top rate, I think he gets some welterweights.
That's bit of the week, and that's TubeTalk.
Let's TubeTalk, Doug. A brief one. And we'll see everyone next week.
Bye.
About 3 lengths off the lead. Carbine's inside of him. Dalray wide. The Diva's a long way back with Peter Pan. They've got a lot to do into the straight. Rising fast challenges Comic Court. Farlap in the middle in the red. Carbine inside of him. Peter Pan angling on the rail. The Diva finishing like a train. Carbine's taken the lead from Farlap inside the 300. Peter Pan gets up on the rail. Rising fast, the Diva very late. Old Jack a half in front. Big Red goes up to him from Peter Pan.